Hello and welcome. My name is Father William Maestri, and this is another edition of Overfed and Undernourished. It's a special edition in that this is the Thanksgiving edition of Overfed and Undernourished. It seems appropriate, doesn't it? Overfeeding and not being underfed, hopefully, during Thanksgiving. But naturally, this is not an ordinary Thanksgiving, as we know. Uh, we have many, many reasons, I suppose, uh, to want to cancel Thanksgiving. This year has not been one in which, on the surface, it may seem to be a time for giving thanks. Well, I'd like to suggest to you this, that we find a way to honor Thanksgiving and to meaningfully enter into the deeper and true meaning of Thanksgiving. You won't need a mask, you don't need a social distance, you don't even need a vaccine. You don't need any of that. What I would suggest you do is to spend a few minutes beginning now. Today is Saturday when we're taping this, November the 21st. And between now and Thursday, I'd like you to spend just a few minutes each day, and I'd like you to write down your blessings. And you say, well, gee, I don't need all that time. Well, I hope you do, because we have been treated to a tsunami since around March, if not before then, of doom and gloom, negativity, and all the reasons not to be thankful and certainly not to be happy and hopeful. And I would suggest to you that we've basically had enough of that. It's not good for our spiritual and certainly not good for our mental health. And so it's important that we take time to recollect all of the blessings that are easily forgotten in this endless flood of negativity. If you spend any amount of time watching television or reading the newspaper or just in general conversation with people, there is a kind of doom and gloom that is so un-American, because America is a hopeful place. We're a place of opportunity. We're a place that genuinely believes that tomorrow can be better than today, and that today was better than yesterday. And if not, we'll do as much as we can to make tomorrow better. And so what I would like you to do is to just take a few minutes each day and write down your blessings, beginning with yourself, your home, your family. Hopefully you have a job, as that's beginning to increase. There's good news. And those kinds of things. And then on Thanksgiving Day, to review that list. Not the list of impeachment, collusion, the mess and dysfunction with this past election and still going on. Not all kinds of difficulties that are taking place, but to focus, really focus, and be thankful to Almighty God, and thankful to those around us for all of the good things that we have. It's amazing how our outlook changes. It's amazing how physiologically, as well as spiritually and psychologically, we begin to function. America, or there are those who want America to walk around or to exist in a kind of perpetual cloud with it's always raining and lightning. This is not healthy, and it's not good for one another, and it's not good for ourselves. Just think of all the blessings. You say, well, we have this coronavirus or this foreign virus. Well, just think of the countless men and women who are working right now and have worked so hard and so long. We don't even know their name. We don't see their faces. Who have been working to relieve suffering humanity. All of those people who left their homes and their states and so on to go and aid others who are having a great deal of difficulty in cities that were severely affected. The peace that has come into our world in the Middle East, of all places, that has taken place. Also closer to home, if you are blessed enough to have your family with you, to have friends, to have relatives with you, that's a tremendous blessing. If you have a job, if you're in good health, Um, if you're not up all night worrying, take time to count your blessings. That's the best way. That's the best way to resist. We hear a lot of talk about resisting and canceling. Well, I'm for resisting and canceling the negative culture, the negative voices that we are inundated with every single day, 24/7, nonstop. And to realize the blessings that we have. We talk a lot today about this idea of having a bucket list. Got to have a bucket list. Well, I'm for having a Thanksgiving list or a thankful bucket. And on that Thanksgiving day, review it. You'll probably add a few more things to it. And as you're sitting down writing, and don't type it out on a typewriter or some kind of electronic gadget. Get a paper and pencil and write it out longhand. It's a wonderful activity, the simple act of writing. And share that if you can with one another in your family and among your friends. So you don't have to bring dessert, and you don't have to bring the sides, and you don't have to bring this or that to the Thanksgiving dinner or lunch or whatever you're having, if you're having anything at all. Bring your list and start sharing that. No calories. You won't have to worry about hitting the gym or any of that kind of stuff. And what will be really properly fed and nourished is your soul. What will be underfed is what we all should be underfed with. A lack of hope, doom and gloom, and everything is wrong and bad. We simply cannot live like that. That's not living a human life, and a society cannot function that way. Well, I hope that you'll engage in this. I think it's a very important thing, and I think you'll be much the better for it, and certainly those around you will be, because it tends to feed. Negativity tends to feed, but so does positivity. So does hope. If despair spreads like a cancer, the great cure, the great vaccine, the great antidote is to be hopeful, is to look and walk on the sun side of the mountain, as President Ronald Reagan used to like to say. I wake up in the morning so that I can walk on the sun side of the mountain. Walk on the sun side. There's a lot of room there, especially now. So walk there. Well, I'll close with this. If my exhortation to you hasn't convinced you because you still miss your turkey, please, again, don't despair. There will be plenty of turkey on Thanksgiving. The problem is they're trying to run the country. So whatever you do, God bless you. Get your list of what you have to be thankful for, share it with others, and it will be one of the best Thanksgivings you've ever had.